What's up, guys? It's Taj here, and I am back once again with WWS, my weekly wrestling show where I cover wrestling topics, WWE in general. Um, and let's jump straight into this. Sorry, I did say on the last episode that I was gonna try to get these episodes out more early in the week, but I just can't seem to do that because usually after Tuesday on Wednesday, I'm busy with something. It could just be anything, making another video or doing work for school, anything like that. It will just come up. But yeah, I'll probably just have these episodes either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Most likely Saturday or Sunday. I know it's kind of late and stuff, but regardless, I'm still gonna get this review out. So we start off Raw with Kurt Angle saying that we're gonna have a fatal five way to determine who will be the number one contender for the Universal Championship. As we all know, Brock Lesnar is the Universal Champion, and he has not been seen since WrestleMania. Now he's gonna be whoever wins that fatal five way match will face Brock at WWE's pay per view Great Balls of Fire. So yeah, that's something. Great Balls of Fire, really good pay per view name, really good. But the competitors in the match of the Fatal Far Away, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns are going to be competing in that match. I would probably see Roman or Finn winning. Hopefully they go with Finn because I know the original plan was Braun until he had to go have surgery done. So hopefully they don't just go straight Roman, and then Roman can feud with somebody else on Raw for now. I heard some rumors a couple months ago about Roman and Brock facing at SummerSlam for the title, but I feel like Finn is a much better choice. I know he's smaller and stuff, and it won't be as much of an entertaining match, but Finn Balor, he can be built up as this guy that could go up against Brock Lesnar. I wouldn't say it's the underdog storyline, even though he's small, and that's what they're probably gonna do. But he has this whole demon side, so he brings out the demon, up against the beast. They can build that up. So I would love to see Finn win. It would be awesome. Finn or Roman's fine with me. I really want to see Finn win more than Roman, but whichever way, I am fine with. Raw and SmackDown once again this week were just average. Um, but I'm still going to cover stuff on the shows. Dean Ambrose faced The Miz in a pretty good match. Miz tried to go for a low blow when Maurice distracted the referee. Ambrose caught his hand because he was like sitting like on the ground, like right next to Ambrose, because Ambrose was looking at Maurice distract the referee, and the Miz was behind Ambrose going for the low blow. Ambrose caught his hand, got up, and then just kicked Dean in the nuts. So that was a disqualification, and the Miz won the match. But didn't really matter anyway. These two are going to be facing at Extreme Rules for the Intercontinental Championship. So I'm pretty sure these two are going to be in an Extreme Rules match for the Intercontinental title. Hopefully, I would like to see that. Yeah, hopefully Miz and Ambrose can put on a good match. They did on Raw actually before like the whole low blow thing. They actually had like a really good match. I think it was the best match on the card in my opinion, better than Finn and Roman, because Finn and Roman did have a match. Because afterwards, after Kurt had announced the five members in the Fatal Five Way, they all came out, started talking and attacking each other. Dean had a match with The Miz, like I just said. Roman had a match with Finn. Seth had a match with Bray. And for some reason, they kept saying the first time ever not Finn Balor, excuse me, Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt face off. If I'm not mistaken, in 2014, the Wyatts and the Shield feuded. So I'm pretty sure Seth and Bray have been in the ring together. They should have specified what they were talking about. Instead of saying first time ever, it's like, first time one on one. So, but anyway, Alexa Bliss cut a promo saying she is the witch of WWE. She's not even a witch anymore. She said she's the goddess of WWE and stuff like that, and how Bayley, sucks and stuff like that. Basically, summing up what she said. Bayley came out saying, I think she, I know, I'm saying I think, but I should know, but I don't really remember because it's Saturday. But Bayley just coming out and saying she wants her title back, and then they end up brawling, and then Alexa Bliss knocks Bayley down, and then she gets a kendo stick and hits her in the back, one hit, and then she sends Bayley flying out of the ring. I thought that was pretty cool. So hopefully they can have an Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules, hence the pay-per-view name for the Raw Women's Championship. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that match because Bayley was in a backstage segment with Kurt Angle, and Bayley was like, Kurt was like, excuse me, um, stuff like that can't happen. You guys are going to have a one-on-one wrestling match. And then Bayley's like, no, that's not fair. And then, I'm pretty sure they're going to have an Extreme Rules match. Moving on, Finn and Roman had a match. I'm pretty sure Finn won that one with the coup de grace. Pretty good match. Like I said, I feel like Dean and Miz were a much better match in my opinion. I'm skipping over a lot of matches because I feel like they were just weren't important. I'm just focusing on main big storylines and stuff. So yeah, like there was a women's match. Jeff Hardy faced Sheamus. Big Cass faced Titus O'Neil in like a 2-minute squash match. Um, it's nothing serious. Goldust actually turned heel, so we'll have to see what they do with Goldust next. Bray did face Seth. I have no idea who won that match, so I'm sorry I cannot tell you that. But Bray did face Seth Rollins. I do not know who won that match. But it's all good though. Raw overall, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. It's usually just always average. Usually the same thing, same people. Hopefully Raw. Only time Raw gets like interesting is like when it's around a big pay-per-view like SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble, Mania, Money in the Bank. Like things like pick up around that time. But anyway, moving on to SmackDown. SmackDown, kind of disappointing leading up to the pay-per-view. I know it's like just Backlash, nothing super special, but like the build up to pay-per-view should be a lot better than this. But it's whatever. Kevin Owens coming out saying he ended Chris Jericho's career. It's now his highlight reel. And then AJ came out and said, cherish that championship as long as you have it because I will take it and stuff like that. Then Jinder Mahal comes out because Jinder was going to face AJ on that night. And he starts talking about how people will respect him, how he's going to win the WWE Championship on Sunday. And then AJ, fast forwarding, Kevin starts talking about AJ as well, talking about how he's going to lose this Sunday to him. And then eventually AJ and Jinder Mahal started to have their match. Pretty good match between Jinder and AJ. AJ Styles, toward the end of the match, was going for the phenomenal forearm. Kevin interfered. He hit AJ on his leg with the title. So they're probably going to be working, the injured gimmick in the match. So AJ's going to be kayfabe injured in the match. His leg's going to be hurt probably. And he'll probably lose because of that. He might go for a move and then end up like having his leg hurt. And then Kevin will just capitalize and win the match. I don't think Kevin's going to drop the title this soon. I was surprised when he lost it. At Payback, so hopefully he doesn't drop it anytime soon because I do want to see him versus John Cena if that possibly could happen. So yeah, and this week there was another episode of Fashion Files, and they were investigating the Usos shirts this time. The Usos shirts say Day One ish, and they said that the shirt said Day One is H. PG. They didn't want to specify what that actually meant. So, yeah, another hilarious thing for the Fashion Police, another Fashion Files episode. These two are really hilarious. I just feel like a couple of months ago they were underused. Now they're just being used perfectly. But I have a feeling that the Fashion Police might win. But then at the same time, every time the Usos come out and cut a promo, it is amazing. Like, so original the Usos are when they cut promos and stuff. So, in my opinion, I don't think that the Usos are going to drop it this quick, but who else is on SmackDown? The Colognes, freaking Primo and Epico, the Ascension. I can't even remember any other tag teams. Like, there's no one on... Like, American Alpha got dropped off as soon as they lost their titles, and they were just dead. So, yeah, sucks for them. But Usos versus Fashion Police, I'm kind of split on that one. I feel like the Usos will probably retain. They won't drop them soon. Yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. The woman had a 6-woman tag match signing because the welcoming committee, Carmella, Tamina, and Natalya, are going to be facing off against Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky at the pay-per-view. There's nothing really special about it. They're just going to be facing. They had a contract signing. James Ellsworth, towards the end of the contract signing, started saying that all 3 of the women wanted a piece of him, like girlfriend, boyfriend, stuff like that. But trying to get into their heads or whatever. So that was kind of strange. So yeah, Sami was getting I'm sorry that I transitioned so weird into different stuff, but Sami Zayn was backstage with the interview. He was talking about how Baron Corbin is just bad and stuff like that, and then Baron out of nowhere comes and attacks him. And yeah, that's gonna build up towards their match at Backlash that they're gonna have this Sunday. Dolph Ziggler had his own little segment, letting people know that he still has it basically. Like, look what he's accomplished. They showed a little package of him of like accomplishing things, winning the briefcase, winning the World Heavyweight Championship, stuff like that, cashing in. So Dolph versus Shinsuke hopefully is really entertaining match wise. I just don't want to see like a 5 minute squash match. I couldn't even pronounce that. Squash match on Backlash, because I actually do want to see Shinsuke and Dolph have a match, a really good match. I feel like it could be a potential match of the card. But I don't know. Besides AJ and Kevin, they're probably going to have a good match, AJ and Kevin. But yeah, Dolph and Shinsuke, AJ and Kevin, really looking forward to those two matches. Let me know in the comments how you enjoyed Raw and SmackDown this week. Let me know if you're looking forward to Backlash, if you're watching Backlash. Let me know, what do you rate Raw and SmackDown 1 out of 10. And that'll wrap it up for this weekly wrestling show. Hope you all like and subscribe. Catch you in the next video. It's Taj, and I'll see you guys.